Oh, it's beautiful out here, isn't it? I mean, look at all the bikers driving up and down. There's an old truck going. And that's the amazing thing about Greenwood, is just to see how many people actually visit the place. You can't believe the history of what's been going on here. And I think, as I said before, it's ripe for a revival. But it will be good to know where it all started.
What do? I'm retired. I'm a volunteer here for the visitor center and the museum. It's a welcome center, really. Should be the first stop for anybody visiting Greenwood. It captures the history of Greenwood. Such an interesting history that we have. The mining, the Japanese internment. Oh, it started back in 1891, and that's when the prospectors came in. And then in 1895, Robert Wood came to Greenwood. He was our first mayor. And he opened up a general merchandising store for all the prospectors and miners that were coming in at that time. So Greenwood was incorporated as a city in 1897. So the boom was on, especially in 1899. They were coming in here, they said 100 miners a day by stagecoach. After the First World War, the copper prices dropped. So it was, the end of really the large mining industry here with the 3 smelters in the boundary. After the copper prices collapsed and they couldn't get the coke from the eastern part of the Kootenay because there were so many strikes back around Fernie, Michelle in that area, so it just diminished considerably. But there was always the dream that Greenwood would rise again. And it did. It was after the bombing of Pearl Harbor, and then with the forced internment of the Japanese off the west coast, the 1,200 came to Greenwood.
After the war, they sent the families here. My mom and dad and myself and my brother, there were 4 of us, came to Greenwood, and we were relocated in the buildings here. All I remember is a lot of Japanese people ended up here at once. And we had such a nice mayor here, Mayor MacArthur, and he made sure that we all had living quarters, and we were quite comfortable with his setup. The men had to go away, and they were logging and things like that in the woods. And the women and the kids stayed here, and we had our schooling here. Most people here are just like family to us. We know each other so well, and they know about us.
I can remember the day that the Second World War started probably better than I can remember yesterday. My nickname is most people don't know my right name. They call me Snuffy Smith. I chewed snuff up until a few years ago, because that was a big logger thing. You didn't smoke because you caught fires and stuff, but chewed snuff. Copenhagen must be taken. Greenwood had its ups and downs, but by God, Greenwood was just a good place, boy, and I don't know, it was always everybody, there was lots of characters in Greenwood, real lots of old characters, but they were all good, as honest as the day is long. In Greenwood, no matter who you were, you never had a locked door. Everything was safe. It's not like it is now. Times have changed,
Who am I talking to?
Harmonica Herb.
You've been here for how long in Greenwood?
Yeah, 26 years. Yeah.
And I found out that that's not long for people in Greenwood.
No.
There's many older ones here.
No. Well, I was still in the Army. I was overseas, and I found Greenwood, and I needed a place to retire, and I said, I'm going to buy here, so that's what I did.
What's the best part of living in Greenwood?
Oh, man, I just love walking and playing music, so, that's what it is for me, so it's wide open here, We
need more businesses. to kind of bring it to life. We need to bring people in, people that are entrepreneurs and are interested in setting up businesses here. So maybe unique businesses. The two coffee shops do extremely well here. They are both very, very busy. That's the lucky thing about Greenwood, really, is we're right on the highway. So it's just a matter of bringing the attractions here to stop that traffic, even for a few hours. It's home. What can I say? My family was here. It's just home. I love the history, love the people. A lot of people had a wonderful time growing up here. I mean, it was just so much fun.
So look at this. Look at what these people gave us. They say, "Welcome, Cowboys." This is awesome. This is a small town. This is exactly the reason why we're here. You should come and have a look. Come and see the history of Greenwood. Come and meet Doreen. Come and meet Herb, the harmonica fella, and come and live here. It's just an amazing community. And I've got some cookies to celebrate that now.